Welcome to Nothing Is No Be South Texas Golf Podcast, episode 133. Now tonight, I will have on the legend, the man, the myth, the one we call Brucey, the man we know as Freddie, Arnold Garcia. Arnold's coming off of a huge win, him and his partner Mike Ayala, defeating the power team, power couple, Jacob Munoz, and myself, Andrew Torres, out at the beautiful Fort Sam on Loma course. We lost on the 18th hole. I think we lost before then. But I wanted to give a big shout out to Mike Ayala. I got a little payback this past weekend. And Arnold, Brucey, Freddie, Chaparro, Garcia. He didn't take my money. Well, he didn't take Jake's money either, but Mike took some of my money, but I got some of it back this past weekend right here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and kick things off with a word from our sponsors. I'd like to thank my sponsor and gold sponsor and FOREBROS Tour board member, Brad Ishins. I'd like to really thank Brad for his sponsorship and his support. Metal Stacks is a precious metals collectors club right there. There's 3 ways you can be a part of Brad's team. 1, you can purchase silver and gold at retail. 2, you can join the club and purchase precious metals at either wholesale or at cost. Or 3, you can join Brad's team where you can earn free silver unlimited retail and commissions up to $1,600 per week right there at the bottom. All you got to do is visit www.msbrad.com for more info, or you can reach out to him at 210-274-5894. And make sure you text Nothing Is OB. Brad is one of the best people out there. He will definitely take care of you, get you some of that extra change, get you a little bit of security if you're looking for something to put your money into. This is a great, safe way. Brad Ishins with Metal Stacks can help you out here. And also, I'd like to thank my presenting sponsor right here, FOREBROS Tour. Never golf alone again. FOREBROS Tour. If you don't have a home, we have a home for you. Please check us out. FOREBROS Tour on Facebook and Unknown Golf for scheduled events and results. Never golf alone again. Also, you can hit up www.nothingisob.com. There is a tab there just for FOREBROS Tour. Click on it if you want to find out more info right here. All right, guys, and before we get a little bit further into the show right here, or before we get into the show, I got to put this out here. Explicit content may be on the show. So if you're under 18 and you don't have that permission, make sure you get that permission from your parents. Also, this show is not for the faint of heart. Hey, nothing is out of bounds, and we really preach out here. So make sure, guys, you listen at your own content. The expressed views from the host and guest are not that of our sponsors and supporters. So please listen at your own discretion right here. Okay. Whew. All right. We got everything taken care of right here. Let's go ahead and bring on my man right here, Freddie, Alfredo, Chaparro, Brucey, Garcia, my brother. How are we doing tonight?
Doing ecstatic, bro. Let's go. Let's get this rolling. Come on.
Dude, you told me to give you a good intro. Did I?
That was a pretty good shout out, bro. I was like,
I had to, bro, because you know what? You beat us fair and square. You did, you did. Jake and I those are one of the times that Jake and I, my baby doll, Jacob Munoz, we weren't just on the same page there. We used a lot of bickering. There was some fighting going on, but hey, it's true. Jacob Munoz and Torres partnership for damn sure.
Yeah, and like to this day, I still owe Mike like a little back rub because he was carrying me kind of. I was getting kind of.
Oh, bro, you made one putt all day right here. I got my dog Jordan right there, calendar right there. Brad is the champ. Brad's a stud.
Bro,
is Brad not a stud? Brad's
dude.
Hey, boring fucking golf, right, bro? Dude. Boring golf. Nothing but fairways and greens, right? Just
dude, his grips are huge, bro.
Hey, I like hey, do that. Get further down. No, hey, that boy's got some fat ass grips. He's got those jumbo, right? He's got those jumbotron grips on his irons, on the Cobra,
like
on his Cobra irons right there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like for reals, bro. Like I'm over here. It's like I'm this.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He's like, oh, it's because I have weak wrists, and I'm like,
hey, so do you, Freddie? So do you?
I know, right? I'm like, oh,
right here. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. All right. So we got
Jordan just wants to get started. For the
I know Jordan's the best, though, bro. He's the best. Such a fucking hey. Thanks, Jordan, for tuning in to the show tonight, brother.
I'm gonna tally up all his. That's already 3.
There you go, right there. Hey, Brucey, put that camera on the ground so it makes it look taller. Okay, angles, so right, it is right. It's all about angles, baby. All angles are equal. So when I first met Jordan, right, when I first met Jordan at a FOREBROS outing, he goes and he's looking down at me. He's like, you know what, man? On the show, you look taller. And I said, over here, hey, really? Like, hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, appreciate it. Now for the way up. Right. So right here, I'm gonna zoom in right here. For those of y'all that commented on my hat last week, I got a sweet freaking hat that I'm wearing right here, courtesy of Oakbury Golf. Oakbury Golf, right there, my boy Mark Villagomez. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out down here at the bottom. All you got to do is visit Oakbury Golf, oakburygolf.com, and use the code NOTHINGISOBI to receive 20% off your order. This sweet ass mulligan, a Masters inspired hat. Make sure you check it out. Order's going to go fast. This is a limited run. Sweet. If any of y'all know, Oakbury Golf, Mark Villagomez made the FOREBROS tour hat that Freddie's wearing right here. So, hey, dude, 20% off, bro. 20% off. Come on.
Yes, sir.
So right here, we got a great show for you tonight. We're going to be giving away 2 tickets to Sunday's round at the beautiful Valero Texas Open. That's going to be happening next week. And also, we're going to hint a little bit of next week's show for coming up, because we're going to be giving away two tickets to Sunday's round. I'm going to put that pressure on you, Freddie. You're going to be giving out.
Ooh, okay. Let me
get
my pen and paper ready, man.
It's a very small pad. You have a smaller pad, right?
Well, it's like one of those big spirals to me.
Right here, Scott. Scott, right here. And I need those tickets. And he thought, who's that? I don't know. I don't know.
I see his Facebook user. As you see Facebook
I don't know.
user.
Hey, that's my favorite. That's my favorite user right there. Right there. Oh, Osman. That's my dog, Osman. Hey, well, I don't know. You talk to Freddie right there. All right, guys. So tonight we're going to be talking about Netflix Full Swing Season 2. And I picked these right here because this is my favorite episodes from the season. Episodes 6, 7, and 8. They're tailored more towards the Ryder Cup from 2023, this past year, back in October. And again, it was a great time watching it in regards to the show. Steve. Right there, my dog Steve Chavez right here. Let's bring it up right here, Steve Chavez, right here, because he's going to the Masters, dude.
He's the one that you talked about, right?
He's going to the Masters right there. Masters merch for tickets. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I told him, I said, bro, I'm gonna send you $300 to $500, and he's going to the Masters. Freaking buy me $300 to $500 worth of merch. And he goes, I got you.
Back one of those pimiento sandwiches or the
pimiento mexicano pimento, dog. Pimiento. Hey, I don't say blanco, I say blanco road.
Blanco, right?
I don't say culebra, I say culebra.
I know. You gotta roll those R's, bro.
I have trouble, bro. Gotcha. I got trouble. All right, so we're going to be talking about episodes 6, 7, and 8 tonight. And the first episode up is number 6, right? First episode up it's pick 6. And what I like about the episode is that it kind of starts to get into what I think is maybe one of the high parts of golf, right? I mean, it's not, it might have a little bit of live, a little bit, PGA, but it gets into that where, they make it about Keegan Bradley and JT coming down to that last captain's pick. Yeah. And I love how, they show the home life of JT, is downtime. Same thing for Keegan. And you just see how Keegan is just like, that dude is invested. Like he loves you. He loves Team USA. He wants to do nothing but get back there because he's been part of 2 losing Ryder Cup teams. And his wife, they show the bag, they show the suitcase, that bag from the 2012 Ryder Cup hasn't been unpacked.
Unopened, yeah. It's
unopened. It's unpacked,
Yep.
And I think it's just I love it. I love somebody loves USA. I love our country. I'm patriotic. When it comes to World Cup for soccer, it comes to maybe World Cup, maybe World Baseball Series, that stuff. Olympics, I'm diehard USA.
Right, dude. So let's get into it, man. So like I said, dude, what I liked about it, bro, is that again, like these guys, like they say behind the Masters, this is what they look forward to. They look towards the Ryder Cup. So to them, this is everything. So not only are they playing for them, but they're playing for their country, right? So this was like pretty intense. And then they talked about Justin, and I'll go straight into Justin. Like they went straight at Justin because he was having like a not so great year. But in talking about episode 6, they talked about that he's got good Ryder Cup wins. This guy excels at Ryder Cup. So it's like one of those to where when they're doing the picks, I was kind of like on board with Justin because he at crunch time he does what he does, but then it's like, did he really deserve it?
Well, I don't, and they made it between Keegan and JT.
Yeah.
But it seems like now, like after you kind of look back at the performances, it might have been between Keegan and Sam Burns, right? Keegan and Sam Burns, because Sam Burns really, he shit the bed. He didn't show up, right? He didn't show up. He looked cool. Hey, he had the long mullet flowing, Hey, he had the flat brim hat, he did not show up. Also, right. Brian Harmon was also one of the guys that, that failed to show up. But hey, I guess you got to take the mat, right? You got to take like these major championship champions. But I love how it kind of showed that, dude, at the end of the day, and this is one of the things I've always tried to break down is that old boys club. You go back to that boys club. You see JT, Spieth, Ricky. You see them all at Zach Johnson. They're all tables. So they're sharing a house at one of the tournaments. And
the British Open, wasn't it the British Open or Scottish Open?
I think maybe I don't know what it might have been, right? But man, they were there for one of the tournaments. They're sharing like a cook and a home and everything. And so I'm just like, at that point, I see this and I'm like, how is Keegan gonna break this old boys club? And I think that's one of the things about golf. The old we're trying to get in where maybe a lot of people before us have not gotten in, right?
Yeah, and I liked how, and I think I heard Zach say this. It said, hey, it's not only the top players, but it's the best players. So when they were talking about, again, going back to JT, they talked about like, hey, he was like, you could see where towards the end, he's just trying to make it. He's trying to make the cut. He's trying to make the playoffs. He's grinding, trying to make it. But I'm going to ask you that question. If you were Zach and you had to make, because they're talking about how Zach was just stressing, right? Like, man, having to make these calls and having to pick. And it's like, do you go with the best or do you go with the top? And it's like, JT, I'm sorry. Like I was part of JT. Like I wanted JT to go so bad.
Well, I think we kind of look at it now and you look back at his performance, right? He was able to win a match or two, to win a couple matches, to half a couple matches, right? His record wasn't bad and didn't hurt, and he showed up to play. I think JT, we can look at JT from a USA perspective, is that he is our Ian Poulter possibly, right? Like he's just a straight killer. He may not have an off year, but when it's Ryder Cup season, dude is just somebody that comes to play. Yeah. He's a great teammate. You want him out there. And but sometimes I can't get over JT's like bitchness, right? Like I just think, he's kind of can be whiny. Same thing as Jordan Spieth. So I'm like, man, they're two bitches in a pod. Like they're perfect for each other, right? Yeah. And but at the same time, then I think back President's Cup, him and Tiger teaming up, and he goes, I love me some fucking me, or I love me some me, right? Yeah. That Terrell Owens, right? When he makes that big putt, when it's him and Tiger partnering up. And so it's like, I have kind of mixed emotions, but when they made it between JT and Keegan. And you know what? I'm like, dude, like, let's roll with my dog Keegan. Cause I think every great team, you have to have some veteran leadership.
Yep. And like I said, he ain't getting any younger. And that's what they talked about, is that like, hey, he's already getting up there. And then he deserved it so much, because when it came to doing what he had to do, he won a couple of tournaments. I mean, again, he was part of some old teams. So not only did he deserve it, but then he's got that history, like you said too, where you want some of that, how you said, like that, like older people being there, like the
veteran,
the
veteran, he's been there, like
that presence.
Yeah, he's been there, done that. It's like he's been to the donkey show. He's seen everything. What I mean? Like, hey. Well, I don't know about people going to the donkey show and being hungry, but it's like they've been to the donkey show. They've seen everything. They ain't surprised. And I think what it comes down to is that JT, that Zach Johnson. And I love Zach because he gave me some time at the last time he was here in Valero. He's coming to the 2024 Valero, which is I'm super pumped up about.
Yeah.
Is that you know what, you have to have somebody who wants it, because I think want is one thing, right? You got to have want, and you know what, Keegan was able to get back in that winner's circle, and so he was part of that old regime, bro. That and dude's hungry. Like I mean, what does a dog want to do when there's food there? If they're if they're hungry, what are they gonna do?
They're gonna eat, bro.
They're gonna eat. Yeah, let him eat, baby. Let him eat. Right there, I got right here. I got Simon Trevino right there. Keegan wanted it so bad, and dude. And I think as you get to at the end of episode 6, not to jump ahead at the end, but damn, dude, like homeboy handled it like a G.
A champ,
right?
Like
you could tell, like this dude is nothing but a player. Like in Jerry Maguire, I'm all heart, motherfucker. Like this dude he wants it bad for them, and I give this dude all the credit because ultimate team player wanted it bad, as opposed to somebody. I know your ass. Same thing with my bitch ass. Hey, I'd be on that. Hey, dude, give me some haterade. I love that haterade. Shoot. I love me some haterade.
He was even telling like his kids, like USA, US. You know what I mean? They were watching it, bro. Like he wasn't showing that. Like again, man. Hey, let's be human out here, right? Nothing is OB, bro. If you felt you deserved something, and then because you said about that boys club, because I felt like in the back of his head, he kind of felt it too, man. Like, hey, bro, like I'm not part of that group. I know my chances aren't looking that good. I mean, that's just coming from his perspective. I'm looking at it if it was me. Now I wasn't part of an association, part of a little group. Things aren't looking your way, but to be there supporting the team and your country the way it was like, to me, it was like, man, dude, that's just true champion right there, man. This guy was just supporting them straight up.
It's like this dude just took it to the freaking chin, and you know what? Hey, he's like, I wish y'all nothing but luck and go do it, right? Yeah. And I think the thing is, and as we talk about, we're gonna get there. Like, I mean, everybody wants to be that first team from the United States that is able to go and get that win in Europe. And
how much history there was.
It hadn't been done in 30 years. It hadn't been done in 30 years. Like that's like the ultimate visitors court, right? The ultimate visitors court. Like, it's like you're a Spurs fan or your Spurs team, you're going to the Staples Center. You're Chicago Bulls back in the day going into Madison Square Garden. You're North Carolina Tar Heel going into Cameron Indoor. You're going into Cameron Indoor Stadium. It's just things like that. You are UT going to freaking Kyle Field. So what I mean, it's things like that. Like this is the ultimate, and you want to be. You want to have your name, hey, like 30, like that 30-year something curse is over, right?
Yeah, but
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go for it, bro. This is your show.
No, but it's like they said, you're like, dude, when they made the team on paper, the team looks stacked, bro. Like stacked, bro. Stacked. It looks stacked.
The thing is, Freddie, as a coach, and like I said, I'm not saying I'm a great coach, but I work hard at it. As a coach, you can't, even having talent, you can't just throw the balls out there and let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Scott, right here. Scott, UT always
there you
wins.
Go. There you go.
Bro.
There you go,
see, don't be that Ross and Marshall's UT fan, bro. We don't need that guy, bro.
It's cheap, bro.
Hey, that's true. Well, you know what? They have a lot of stuff at Salvation Army. So you could be that, that Salvation Army store, the Goodwill,
Texas
right?
Thrift,
Your Goodwill, Texas
Thrift.
That's right. Hey, it's after UT, right? The UT guy started it. And so it's like, here we go. Let's read some comments right here. Jordan, where them golf club in Texas for some tickets at Andy? Pincho Puro rigged. I have them. I'm gonna play there on Friday. I'm getting your foursome on Friday. So Jordan, I always take care of you, bro. Don't worry, I'm getting it on.
You're gonna be with it on Friday. Andy, Maya, and Leo.
There you go. Oh, there we go. Hashtag Brucey for full-time co-host. Pay him his salary. No, and you know what? Hey, bro, you had it upside down. You had the notepad upside down. Right here. All right, let's go ahead and read a couple of comments right here before we move on. Andy has free rounds of golf. That's Robert Vasquez. Congrats to our boy Robert Vasquez. He's going to be the new GM at Lackland at Lackland at Gateway Hills, the golf course there at Lackland Air Force Base. Congrats, my brother.
Might have to road for me.
I know, you bastard, dude. He's moving from Fort Sam. I'm like over there. But you know what? On the reels, Freddie, one of the best, not just
Dude.
people in the golf industry, one of the best people just like ever created. I love it. It doesn't, and I'm kind of hurt because when I first met him or first saw him, hey, how's it going, my brother? And I'm like, oh, this guy's so kind. Well, so shit, funny. I hear the next 4 or 5 guys after they said the same thing to them.
You're like, oh, it's
so
like,
I'm like this.
Out, right?
It kind of watered down, but I'm so proud of him.
Where they tell you, hey, babe, and you're like, oh, so special.
Hey, you know me, right? And so one of the best people out there. Congrats to our dog, Robert Vasquez, who's just one of the best people and super well-deserved. And I know he was, it was tugging at him, right? It was a hard decision for him, but he's earned this. Nothing but blessings and nothing but well wishes for him. And don't worry, Robert. We'll be seeing your ass out there. Don't worry.
Yeah. Number 9 always kicks my butt, man.
Bro, it's an incline. Incline.
Like,
you could be
lower it a little bit.
Hey, you could be 100 out, and then you check it with the slope like 127. You're like, damn. Mm-hmm. But once again, congrats to my bro Robert right there. Yes, where they at? Who's this?
I got all 8.
Richard, I got all 8. Old Dick Salinas right there. All right. So before you move on, you had never seen old Dick Salinas play.
Never.
And
never.
Dude,
I heard about him. Never.
Yeah, dude. Tell everybody before we move on. Tell everybody just a little bit about our dog, old Dick Salinas, about his golf.
Oh, dude, one of the coolest older guys I met. I met him more at the restaurant, right? At the restaurant. And he reminded me of one of my uncles that's just like a cool cat. But his game was just like, dude, this guy was swinging out of his boots, man. Just he impressed me really well. Like I said, I'd never seen him play. I heard his name. He's always on the winning boards, high handicap. I mean, like in the low handicappers. And seeing his game, I was like, and then I did make the remark. I made a dumb remark, and I said, well, he does hit from the goads, and he's like, dude, he does that from the tips, bro.
Sorry, man. I needed a quick water break there. Okay, the first time I played with him, we played with him Buckhorn. I know we're not talking Netflix full swing here, but hey,
I know. Nothing's
OB. Thank you. And so we're playing at Buckhorn. And we're playing. I can't remember who we were playing with, Jake Ramirez. And I said, hey, I don't know Dick Salinas very well, but this was a while back. And I said, hey, you got to kind of watch this guy. This guy's a good shot. And he goes, I don't with the bullet, with the smoke in his mouth. I don't give a shit. I'll bet fucking anybody. And I'm like this. Then I saw him just whale one off the tee box, and I'm like this. If I were fucking you, I'd bet every fucking buddy too, like Chingo.
Shit, bro.
But not just a great golfer. He's the king of the one-liners too. He's the king of the one-liners. But he's a great dude, a great person.
Down to earth, bro.
Down to earth, very.
Restaurant, man, I was entertained at the restaurant, bro.
Oh yeah, no, definitely a riot. One of the best dudes out there, and I'm glad he's one of our guys. And I'm glad I can say I can call him a friend and a good friend, and just a hell of a dude, right? Hell of a dude.
Yep. Awesome.
There you go, right here, Jordan Calendar, legendary. Hey, make sure you mark it down. That's another one for Jordan. Mark it down.
Yep. Dang, Jordan, bro, you're up to like 5 already, man.
Right here, Robert Vasquez, Lackland Air Force Base, Gateway Hill Golf Course will welcome FOREBROS with open arms. See, that's my dog right there. That's my dog.
Beat that, bro.
Right here. Last couple ones right here. Paul Sharp, congratulations to Robert. And then there's 6. Jordan again. Congrats. Let's fucking go, Robert. Great fucking guy right there. And here we go. Thank you, guys.
Yep. And he's a bike rider, bro. I'm gonna ask him if I can go bike riding one day, trail riding.
I know, but you want to ride like with the bike that you and Esther have, where it's both of y'all pedaling at the same time. But it's more like Esther's riding. Esther's got like you, and you're like in the baby. You're in the baby part, the baby seat. I know, because that's how it is with my wife and I.
Yeah,
that's
Esther does. I mean, okay, yeah.
So as we get back to episode 6, as we kind of wrap it up, so we can move to episode 7. Heart-wrenching to see Keegan. Heart-wrenching to see Keegan get that call from Zach Johnson, and Zach Johnson talks about how I kind of don't like the bullshit he feeds him. I don't like the bullshit he feeds him. He feeds him, hey man, if I could take 30 guys, I would. And I'm like, no, you don't want 30 guys. You want like a tight-knit group that you want to just ride or die with, die with. And I think that's the thing, is that especially as a coach, I kind of analyze these coaches and I try to steal, the things
Ideas.
that make these ideas, teaching points that make these coaches great. And I'm sorry, bro, but you know what? Zach Johnson gave me very little that I wanted to take away from.
Yeah.
He gave me very little, and that's because I was rooting so hard for him. I was rooting so hard for him. He gave me some time after his round here at Valero. He gave Jake a fist pound. He gave Jake a fist pound on the way to 18. Dang. And it's just like we wanted to root so hard for this guy.
Yeah.
And I just feel like he kind of fed into maybe, no, we're okay. We have the talent. All we have to do is, like I said, when you have a great basketball team, all you got to do is roll the balls out.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he assumed.
And see, and I think, dude, and again, maybe I'm on.
We're jumping the gun here. We're jumping the gun here. But these are the best episodes.
Yeah, dude. But I think, dude, that he reminds me of that parent that wants to be their friend, but wants to be their parent. And that's how I took it. I took it like he wanted to be one of the boys, but it's like, bro, you're the cap. I mean, you got to make some tough decisions, and you're basing it off of like trying to be the cool guy, trying to be like, well, these are my boys, like type of thing. And I don't think he was being. And like, let's talk about the other side. Look at that coach. That coach was putting it on like, hey man, like I'm looking for the best players. I'm not looking for.
We're not there. We're not there yet, Freddie. I'm jumping. We're jumping the gun here because we're excited, right? And I think the thing is, as we look in episode 6. I saw that they were trying to get really personal, right? They're showing Zach Johnson at his son's football game. I was like, who the fuck is that? Who's that kid's daddy? That dude was he was a lineman. That dude was huge, right?
They even named like the field after him.
The pavilion. I mean, hey, he donated some money, come on.
Yeah,
so we're gonna call it the captain's place or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I think the thing is, as you look at episode 6, you see his picks, and I hate how they made it, JT versus Keegan, because I think Sam Burns was in there. Mm-hmm. And I think ultimately one of the things I did love about the episode is that it kept them on edge. And I mean, and we all know who he picked, right? We all know who he picked as his captain's picks. But man, like it just still seeing it and watching it, like you hear JT didn't make the tour playoffs, he didn't make the FedEx playoffs. So seeing it, like how he was sweating. And he goes, I'm not going to lobby. Well, you know what he did that year too? He played in Zach Johnson's charity tournament that he had never played in, so he was doing some good ass kissing along the way right here. Scott, Keegan got screwed. He did. But I gained so much respect for Keegan. I gained so much respect. And even though he's got weird quirks, he's OCD, right? And he twirls it. Let me twirl it some more.
Yeah.
Let me twirl it some more. I'm here. No, I'm here. Let me wait. No, dude. And so right here, a couple more comments right here. Paul Sharp, Keegan got the bad part of the donkey. You ain't lying.
El chorizo. Chorizo.
Hey, the pito. You got the pito. right here. Jeremiah Sierra, come get me. I'm drunk. Maya, where you at? I know you played Lock and Terra. The guys played Lock and Terra today. Those bastards.
Yeah.
That
guy's getting kicked out of a bar right now, bro.
I know. Oh, yeah. More than likely. Not with the dog this time. Right here, a couple more comments, and we'll get to episode 7. Simon Trevino right here. JT Kiss asked to get that spot. He sure as hell did,
bro.
He sure as hell did.
Fuck her up, baby.
Jesse Lopez right here. Keegan should have gotten in, but I don't think he would have made a big enough. I agree. As we see later, I think it was the coaching. I think it was the chess piece.
The matches.
The matches. I think the matchups. I agree with you, Jesse. I agree with you there. Scott Williams. He's as bad as Harmon. It was bad, but like we ultimately find out, we think it was more Sam Burns. And Ricky sucked too. And then he makes.
I didn't like Xander Shoffley, dude. I didn't like Xander.
Xander made it no matter. He qualified. So Xander wasn't the pick. Ricky too. Ricky got the call, and I think we all love Ricky, right? We want to see Ricky do well, right? We do.
Especially from the slump he was in, of course, right?
Right here. A couple more comments. Steve Chavez, JT had on those knee pads. He did. Hey, he sure as hell did. All right. So as we go into episode 7, this is where I'm like, manja. This is what, yes. Thank you. And you know what, bro? I've watched it. I've got goosebumps. Look, bro, I got goosebumps. I don't know if you can see it. I got goosebumps right now because of how badass. It's fucking Scott right here. This guy got Scott right here. Leave my boy Ricky at it. We love Ricky. I love Ricky, right? He couldn't even spell Ricky right. He's so excited. Hey.
Grab him.
And so, And so as we get to episode 7, you feel the buildup, right? Episode 7,
going to
all
Rome,
roads lead to
yes.
Rome, part 1. You feel that buildup. You're like, yes, like this is huge. And then on that side, yes, okay, I'm sorry. Let's backtrack a little bit because let's talk about the European teams in regards to their picks, right?
Right.
I love, like, you just see such a more calm approach from Luke Donald, and that's because Luke Donald stepped up because Henrik Stenson joined Liv, you know, so
Liv,
he
yeah.
so he dropped his he wasn't able to continue to be the captain, and then you have Luke Donald stepped up, like he stepped up, and I love this whole portion because you really see like the family side, and I'm like, damn, his like all these wives are freaking knockouts, right? All these girls are knockouts, and you know I kind of did like a little Googling on his wife because she had such an American accent, right? And she's Greek descent. She was born in Greece, but I think she went to school in Chicago or she lived in Chicago. So she has like that American accent. And so I love how they showed that behind the scenes in regards to, you know, what these wives and these families go through to make it. I love how they showed Justin Rose fucking sweating it out. Like he wants this shit bad, right?
Yeah. Because he's got that like senior leadership also, and he's got something to prove to himself too.
I'm curious because all of them got damn accents, right? And so so you see him, you know, I love how he calls all these guys, and you know what, he calls like Lowry, and he's Lowry, let's go, and then he calls that one guy Nikolai, and I can't remember his name, but he goes fuck yeah, or he goes let's fucking go, or like, you know, he just like, I can't believe this shit. Yeah, and then he calls Aubert, right? Aubert, after winning that one DP European Tour, you know, a win.
He was young too, wasn't he?
Oh, he's young, 19, bro. He's 19 from Tech, right? And he calls him, and he's, you know, in the locker room, right? And he's like, hey, are you ready? And he's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And, you know, you got these guys are like, just like ready, faces, like, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. And I love how he does that. And you got Justin Rose, he's kicking it, you know, the last guy to get that call, right? The last guy to get that call. He's over there kicking the ball, drinking some Pim with his wife, you know, and you know, the kids are all waiting, like they want to see, and I love that because the way they're looking and they celebrate when, you know, when Luke Donald tells him, he goes, hey man, I wanted to call to congratulate you, and he's just like, boom,
they're
you know,
in the backyard, right? They're in the backyard all together,
you know, because he said he had never been picked. He had never been picked the 2 previous Ryder Cups, and so it was great to see him. Hey, you know, he gives a handshake to, you know, to his boy, to his daughter, to his wife, you know, and it's just like, hey, we're going to Rome, baby, you know.
Team effort, right? It's a team effort.
Yeah, and so I love to see that, right? I love to see that.
I like that. I call how on the European side, man, like again, it's a little different, right? But how all the wives like got together, man, like where like Luke Donald's wife knew the assignment. Like, hey, you're in charge of the guys, you keep the team going. I got the wives, I got the women. We're gonna show our support. We're gonna kind of become a family. I don't know if you saw that, but that's kind of like ours was just all chaotic, man.
Well, the thing is, and I think, you know, I've listened to so many different podcasts and I've read some stuff and I've met some people who've coached several people in the Ryder Cup, right? And one of the things that's like a huge duty that the captain or the captainess, you know, that Zach Johnson alludes to is that the wife of the captain has such a huge role. They do, because they have to do like the gift bags, or they have to pick out a certain gift. They have to do like the entertaining of the women of the family. Like they have so many different roles, right? And like you said, I mean, you alluded to that perfectly, that hey, but they've been here before. They've seen how great, you know, the great wives of these captains have shown them this is what you do. And you know what? Europe has a fucking plan. Like they have a plan. I've listened to these guys talk about, you know, like these wins, and it's so like, it's diabolical, like, and it's so detailed, like these guys, and they're not going to show it. And I think that's one thing that you see, that you wish they were in the meeting rooms, right? You wish you were in the meeting rooms to see how they came down to these matchups, what played
up to it,
right? Yeah, and what led up to it, and I did love how, you know, they're taking the picture with all the teams, you know, with both teams, And you know what? And it's
Black
great.
tie event type of thing.
It's great to see him. You know, it's great to see him. And then you have it. You know, it's right there in downtown. You know, in downtown Rome, and like the crowd is like, this is huge. It's like Times Square, right? Like this is huge. They have the Ryder Cup there, and it just. But I think it just seems like the European team, like they were on a mission.
Yeah,
you know,
dude,
like
sure,
they did, let's defend home. Let's defend home.
Yeah, and I looked at it as like USA was going in with the impression that like, oh, dude, like we got this, man. They got a bunch of new people. So I think they weren't even like how you said, man. They weren't as hungry as Team Europe. Like this is what I saw from this episode, and it's like our guys were just looking at it, dude, like we're all pros, we're all top players, like dude, like we got this, and the other guys were looking at it as like, dude, like we're trying our best to just keep the tradition going, not lose this little 30-year thing that we got going, especially in over here. Like they had, like again, they were just more committed, and I mean that's what I saw. I don't know if you saw that, but that's what I was looking at, man. But Brooks, man, Brooks just has this presence, dude. I just like his presence, bro.
Bro, he's just, dude, because you know what? And that's why I love him. Like, dude don't give a fuck.
He don't, bro.
He don't care. Like, and he's a big, straight up big game hunter.
Yeah.
Like straight up big swinging dick. Like, this dude does not care. Like, he does not care. You know what? I wouldn't know what that's like, but when you know when somebody comes in on, you're like, you feel it, right? You're like this, like, man, like, this guy's packing.
Bro,
and so, right,
Go ahead.
No, you right here. Okay, stop. Here you go. I got Jesse Lopez right here. Team Europe had the underdog mindset, and that's what won them the first. Bro, what do you mean, Jesse? They just killed them. I mean, they took their heart after day one. Like, I mean, it just, you sensed it. You know what? We were pissed because, man, you know what? It's only 14 points. Like, dude, and they already had freaking like 6 points after day one. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like it was like 6.5 to like 1.
Yep, dude.
I'm going back there, and I'm thinking about it. Shit,
dude. I know. See, that's what I was going to tell you. Was just I wanted to get into some of those matchups going into it already, but I was like, dude, like, what's your take on some of these first matchups? Like, I mean, were you saying like if you were Zach, would you have changed up some of those partnerships? Would you have played like just? What's your take on that?
He didn't play. He didn't play Jordan. He didn't play Jordan and JT in the morning rounds.
Right. Exactly.
You know, and I think, man, that's like a power couple, right? That's like J-Lo and Ben Affleck right there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know, and
Jay-Z and Beyonce, bro.
Jace, there you go, baby. Power couple. Do you needed a, was it come over here? Hey, Kelsey and Swift, right?
T Swizzy.
Okay, stop. Hey, stop. That's your warning. That's your warning. And so you know what? You didn't play this guy that you made a big deal. You know what? You know that he's a team guy. You didn't play a great tandem like Jordan and JT. You didn't play Brooks. Like, dude, like you left some guys. You know what? He played Ricky the first day, and there was something going on. There was something going on there that the guys were getting sick. They thought it was like flu-like symptoms or COVID, and they said Ricky was hit the hardest. Well, he's gonna put Ricky up there, and those were some very questionable decisions. Like, dude, you get your big game freaking hunters out there. You know what? Put Jordan and JT out there first, man, or put Brooks. You know what? But the thing is, these European guys, like, dude, they have such a meticulous plan. Like, it means so much to them. I think guys in the United States, they don't grow up wanting to win for our country in golf. They don't. But these guys and these kids in Europe, they grow up wanting like to be the best European in the United States. So I think they have maybe an easier time, maybe kind of building that rivalry. I don't know. No,
dude, and I get it too, dude. Like, that's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking too, is that our guys were a little bit spoiled in some sense of thinking like, dude, they went as, again, we talked about like the being just underprepared for this match, man. Sorry, go ahead. I see you laughing there.
I'm laughing at something.
I can't see
it. Right there, Orlando Lotta. Yo, you know it's Swifty. Right there.
You got two daughters, bro. Your excuse is you got two daughters.
I do. Thank you, Simon, Trevino, Kobe, and Shaq.
Yeah.
Orlando Lotta right here is a good one. I blame the metric system. right. Maybe they didn't convert. Right. They didn't convert. Right. How many meters am I out? Hold on. You round the 2 and drop the. Well, okay, so in episode 1, they just kind of they're building it, right?
Right.
It shows them right there, and like in the town square, and it also shows them like it looks like it's a freaking rally, right? They're outside, you got Zach Johnson and freaking Buonasera, like they're speaking Italian, trying to really kind of build the crowd up, and it seems like there's a lot of tension, like there's a lot of tension. And these guys just want to play golf. I think one of the things they hint on in this is that leading up to it, that many of the United States players hadn't played in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And they say that, and it's kind of like it preludes to something that's going to happen later, right? Something that happened later. And it's amazing how like you have Rory, speaking to one of the younger guys out there, and he goes, "Well, how is it like?" And he goes, "No, man." He goes, "You're good. Like this is why you're here. This is why you made it. Like, so we're just out here to learn the course. Like, hey, trust the guy. Trust in. You're good. You're straight." Yep. And like I'm like, that's like a lot of that's a big confidence booster from, who's another killer for the European team.
Yeah, dude. So let's go back to like who do you think, in some sense, carried Europe in this matchup? Do you think Rom?
I think they kind of overlook. You see a lot of his good play, and we know it from the end results. But I think they kind of overlook, and they don't give a lot of credit to Victor Hovland.
I was gonna say, because he made some good putts too.
Because the dude, I think he finished, if I'm not mistaken, like top 5 in all 4 majors in the season leading up. He's one of Europe's up-and-coming players. He's the only guy that didn't have a significant other there, so this dude is just
living his best life, bro.
That's it. Exactly. Living his best life. And he came out there and he slammed the door on several of those matches. And like, dude came in and dude was just, he just showed what he did all season. Yeah. And that he was just out there, another a big game player, chipped in, birdie putt, and he smashes too. And so I think the unsung hero for the European team was Victor Hovland.
Yeah. Nah, dude,
not to take anything away from Rom,
Yeah, because I thought Rom, see, my opinion, don't get me wrong, like Hovland, I was expecting it from Hovland, and so much into it I should have been expecting from Rom too, being the position he was in now. But I take it as like Rom's head wasn't there as much, because with whatever his future was coming about when he did like the whole switch, I thought that played a role. But yeah, dude, I think Hovland was you're right, dude, to where he was that killer at the end too, where he just sealed that deal. But dude, just like, did you see the morale on that day one? Like, and because I remember you and me were talking about it, and we're saying, dude, like, how do you get killed on that Friday session? Like, that was hard to bounce back from. So that second group going out there, knowing that's a lot of weight on your shoulders, man, to come back as if you could come back on that.
Well, every one of those points matters, right? Like, I mean, it's huge. Yeah. I mean, it's 14 points for the United States to have retained the cup, 14 and a half that, for Europe needed to win the cup, right? And after that day one, they took the United States freaking heart and soul, like they did, and it was 5. It was lovely to see, in a sense that now, you look back now, and dude, I was at a wedding in freaking Denver, and I was like, it was killing me that I could not see what was going on. I'm over here having to get the highlights of just the straight ass whooping, right? Just the straight ass whooping, and it was so tough to watch. It's just like a slow death, right? It was watching a slow death. And what I love is how that episode ended with, the whole thing about freaking, going to Saturday, right? Going to Saturday's round, about the hat, right? About the whole hat with Patrick Cantley.
Right. Cantley,
the whole hat thing.
Want to get paid and everything.
And want to get paid. And there was so many rumblings going on about Xander Schauffele, his dad he also wanted to get paid. Patrick Cantley, he doesn't wear the hat because, again, not being paid and things of that nature. And I love how, it was all kind of capsulated with Cantley making that huge putt. And, everybody waving their hat, everybody waving the hat, and then I as watching it, I did think Joe LaCava like, dude, get off of his fucking line. Like, dude,
Right?
get off of his fucking line.
Dude, Rory was pissed, bro. It was like I was seeing that too, and I go back to it, and it was like I think that was too much from a caddy. But again, this is like where it gets intense, bro. Like country versus
builds.
like
It's
this
build,
dude, and it's like everybody. I love it, bro. I loved it, dude. But then and then of course in the parking lot when all that stuff happened in the parking lot, like I mean you can go on about that, but that dude, it was just intense, bro.
Right here. And so we got a lot of comments, guys. Thank you for commenting, because all you got to do is comment to be eligible to win the tickets to Sunday. And Brucey, you better not fucking just give them to somebody who owes
dude,
you. I owe this guy $20, so I gave him the tickets, and we're square.
Jordan has all these sticks already, bro.
you're running out of ink over there.
Dude.
So right here, Scott Williams. USA lost because of Cantley's hat. Did not fit. I love how they showed freaking Shane Lowry and Rory talking about their hats, because if you noticed, one of the things that, I mean, we always talk about fashion, right? We talk about, shoe fashion, golf fashion. I'm rocking some sweet stuff right here. On Par Golf apparel is what I'm rocking right here. This is such a beautiful, badass shirt from our dude, Ray Garza right here. I'm going to go ahead and give Ray a shout out here. Thank you to one of Nothing is OB sponsors right here, On Par Golf. Please visit www.onpargolf Golf apparel for some great local gear here in San Antonio. My dog, the pride of Southside Golf, Ray Garza.
Come out.
So right here, as we talk about that, like I was just really looking at the Europeans' freaking outfits and their wear. The United States team is sponsored by the Ralph Lauren Sports, RLX, looking sharp, killer, right?
They were tacky, right, bro?
I know, dude. Like, it looked like it was Augusta Port Authority. Like this. What is this stuff? Right? You know what I'm talking about. If anybody's
the Georges, like at Walmart, the Georges,
the George. Hey, George, but lowercase. It's subtle, right? Yeah. And you look at that, and you're just like, bro, come on, like get a top-notch sponsor to do these outfits. This is a freaking huge event. And then I'm looking at Rom. Rom is sweating gachos. Sepka is sweating gachos. Saying like these guys,
like Lucas Glover when Lucas Glover had no big old stage, bro.
Pobrecito, bro. Like man, I know he was wearing like a Link Soul shirt. I was gonna text. I was gonna text John Ashworth. I was like, hey, bro, like work on your moisture weight, like bro, come on, like, and so it's just like you look at that and you're like, dude, these guys I got the armpit sweats and like it just it's like, hey man, this is great shit from 92, right? Like this is great. Yeah. This is great. Like 92, this shit was bad. This shit was badass, right? But that was one of the biggest takeaways, because I think United States look sharp, Team Europe. Hey, but I guess, to the victor go the spoils, right? I mean,
I know, but I was gonna say that shit reminds, like Team USA, reminds me of me, because I'll try to dress fresh, but then but I'm saying I try to dress fresh, but then I play like shit, dude. It was like,
this is very true.
Going out there all fresh if you can't even play, dude. So.
This is very true. So right here, let's go ahead and read some comments. Right here, we got a lot of comments. Scott, right here. Brandhor, Jordan Brandhor. Yeah, he goes.
Highest bidder, bro.
He goes. Brucey giving it to the Alice crew. There we go. There we go. Paul Sharp. Rory had the fire. Bro was ready to throw down. He did. He did, and I like that. And I don't think the dude needed any other motivation. Like God. Right, the fucking hat, Simon.
Oh, the hat, yeah, dude.
The hat's because he fucking Shane Lowry gives Roy his. It was fucking huge. It's like wearing that big hat, right? It's just fucking huge, and then Rory gives him his. It's like a little fucking top hat.
Because Rory likes them like real fitted, real bent a little bit. I'm a big fan of the way.
Yeah, he likes those those tiny hats. I say tiny hats because it looks really small on me because I have a fat face. So maybe if my face was skinny, it would look different, right? Yeah. So right here we got Hatton showed out for sure. Oh yeah, dude, Terrell Hatton, dude. But again, these are these European guys who've been on the team before. Like Tommy Fleetwood, Shane Lowry, these guys that know what it takes to win. And that then some of these guys got embarrassed last year at Whistling Straight, or the last Ryder Cup.
Oh yeah,
Whistling Straight. Mm-hmm. So right here, Simon Trevino, Rory is ready to throw chingazo.
Chingazo, dude.
There you go. And then,
Hey, dude, but seriously, dude, who do you think would have won if they would have like done something like in your take, dude? Like, do you think Rory could show out a little bit or no?
dude, Rory is buff, bro.
He's stout, bro.
He's buff, dude. And you know what? He's never got that Masters win, dude. He doesn't have that Masters win yet. So Homeboy's got a lot of built-up aggression. That's always why he's always working out, bro.
Dude, did you see that? Did you see like that one thing that said the only way Rory's going to the Masters is if he's waiting or if he's serving or something like that?
Is he serving? Is he the waiter at the only way
waiter,
he's that's what John Rahm said when freaking Rory's talking shit about his champion's meal, right? Because it was a Spanish themed, but man, it was legit, dude. Bro. It's like freaking lobster, freaking surf and turf. It was like great cuts of meat. I'm like, bro, like this is a great freaking treat.
Scotty's,
you know what I mean?
Good though. Scotty's was just like straight up.
It was, but not just Texan. It was like an all-American meal, right? An all-American meal, slider, sliders, brisket, and so like. Hey,
what would you do, bro? Like, what would be the first thing you would do? Throw in some like boat net stuff or what?
Yeah, but the tartar sauce. The tartar sauce.
I know, right? I'm gonna get it imported from Corpus.
Dude, we'll see. Okay. And a lot of times, tacos? I mean, I guess when you grow up, and we had this talk earlier today at lunch. Yeah. When you grow up, I didn't realize how poor I was until I went to a nice school and people with the other side of town and see how the other side lives. Right. Yeah. I didn't realize my family was so great that I didn't realize how little we had. Right. Yeah. And so we didn't. I'm not gonna say we didn't have the best like elegant meals growing up. Yeah. Like I love me some freaking fajita tacos. I love me some sausage wraps, corn fideo. Oh yeah, fideo, tacos, just regular carnita tacos. Just I love picadillo, yes. And so you get things like that and you kind of look at it as a delicacy, right?
I was just gonna say that.
And so you know what? It would be some damn top-notch fajitas, but like cooked to where, hey, there's a little blood, little pink, little juice running, super tender. I gotta go with some brisket too, bro. It would be just like it's some ribeye, but I'd have Jacob Munoz cooking it all because that dude, he just knows his way with some meat, dude. He does.
Hey, bro, so are you trying to make up because you couldn't carry him like the way Mike did me?
I couldn't, bro. I've been getting really tired on the back nine of my rounds, just in general, dude. My fat ass just gets tired, bro. And so, but I'd have Jake Munoz cook it because that dude he is the grill man. Bear Barbecue. That is the man. He'd have to cook it, but then he'd have to come to the meal too. Say, hey, after you're done cleaning up, and shit, come over here and grab a plate, dog.
Yeah, dude.
So that's what I'd say. It'd have to be like all of my favorites. Hey, I throw a little just for your seafood taste. I throw a little Luby's fried fish in there. Mac and cheese and.
I've never had Luby's, bro. Never. I've never had Luby's. Sorry, bro. Why are you quiet? I've never had Luby's, bro.
Bro, you're the reason why they're closing down. Because you haven't supported them. Because you haven't supported them.
But I've never had Luby's, bro.
You haven't. Oh, dude. Okay, that's the next place we need to go. That's the next.
They're still open here? I didn't know they're open. I thought they were.
Don't start your shit, bro. I'll stop. Don't start your shit, bro. Don't start your shit. All right, we got some great ones right here. Oh, Steve Chavez right here. Henry's puppy tacos. Hey, bro. I love the carne asada puppy taco. The carne asada puppy taco.
The spicy fajita, bro. Oh my god, puppy tacos, bro. It's a San Antonio staple. Come on, man.
Right there. Here we go, Scott. Nothing beats Bubba's redneck meal. Is that it? That's true, and that was true. No, when Bubba Watson, when he did his,
Bubba Watson. Yeah.
I was like this. Bubba 33. I thought the same shit too. I was Bubba's. I've never been here. Ray's Drive-In. I've never been in there. I've never been there.
I'm a Henry's fan, bro.
I love Henry's. I also love Rocky's. I also love the Old Malt House. So I think Ray's is one of the places I have not been. Scott Williams, egg and egg. It ain't brunch, Scott. It's a dinner. It's a championship dinner.
Yeah, I got.
Right here. And make sure you put him in the foil, the good foil, please. The good foil. Scott, right? Or Steve Chavez, Menudo and Barbacoa. Damn, that's late. That's late night. Menudo's for late night. It's the capper
after the round, right? Like
after the round, right?
Champion, everybody come to the front.
Right here, Paul Sharp. Garcia's Mexican restaurant catering. Oh, Garcia's. Yeah, I like Garcia's. And Steven. All right, yeah, Steven and some cabrito. All right. Hey,
Steven,
stop, bro.
Hey, Steven and Jordan are tied right now, bro.
I know. That's it, bro. Look at this. There you go. Zach Frescas, my godson right here, my dog, my godson. Miss you, brother.
Bro, is he the one?
Hold on. Mike, no. This is no. This is. I have several godsons, right? Okay, I'm thankful. All of my former student athletes too. Love them to death. You all know about Jake Smead handling. Hey, you gotta watch. You have to watch. You gotta watch right there. And then Jordan already right here. Heard Andy gave up on the speed training already. It's not speed training. It's flexibility and mobility. All right, stop. Yeah. We're going to have the Mach 3 guys here coming up within the next month or so. Just stop. Okay. We're done. We're done right here. There's too many comments. Thank you so much for everybody commenting. All right. Now let's get back to episode 7 and 8. All roads lead to Rome.
Right.
So after the big scuffle in regards to, Cantley's putt, Joe LaCava staying on there. You overreact a lot when you play out there. Like I love watching.
Yeah.
Like I love watching you, and I think we need to get a film crew the next time you're out there because you're just all the time, bro. And it's all the time. And we're over here like, your partner, like Mike Ayala and me and Jake were like, you were scaring us from all your like
Tourette's, bro. I got Tourette's or something, bro.
You got golf Tourette's for sure. That's right. And I think a lot of times, we get heated after maybe a missed putt or a make putt, and then you got the crowd there. Things were getting really riled up. Right. They're making a big issue about the hat. Mm-hmm. And I think Joe LaCava, Tiger's old caddy, who caddies for Patrick Cantley now, like, bro, it's not about you. Like, it's about the player and the players. It's not the caddies are supposed to kind of be seen and not heard.
Yeah.
It's not their platform. And I think the thing is that you need to make sure you always make it about your dude. Mm-hmm. Make it about your player. Make it about your guy. And I think that's where.
But do you think he just got caught up in the moment though? Like,
yeah, and that'll give him.
Blame him 100%.
I think I don't blame him 100%. I say maybe it's his, maybe 60-40. But then again, at the same time, I do kind of see it as like, hey, like if I was Rory, like, dude, get the fuck off of my line.
Yeah.
Get off of my line. Give me my chance. Give me my shot. Right. And Scott Williams, hey, Brucey's passionate.
Bro,
dude, you're super passionate. You're super passionate. You get so passionate that you throw golf etiquette out the window. Like,
bro, I sometimes I catch myself jumping, bro. Like I do like a little.
I know when you fuck up the green,
right, dude?
You fuck up the green, bro. Dude. I saw you do it and fuck up the green. You didn't even fix it.
I know, like this last round, Ken kind of looked at me like, "Hey, bro, I'm about to repair that later."
Like, hey, can I get one of the guys to come on out to hole 13 out here?
Yeah, for real, bro. So let's go back to
after
that. Do you think Rory, seriously, because of what happened, do you think that got into Rory's head and that's why he missed the putt? Do you think it affected his putt?
It was a long putt too, bro. That's
what I'm saying. Do you think
it was a long putt? The sun was coming down.
Yeah,
it was long, and that's one thing too. Like, man, there were some late days out there. Like, damn, like that sun. Yeah. They were fighting, having that sunlight out there, and I think it was late too. It was late too, and he missed, and so you can always kind of put some more fuel to the fire. You can.
Yeah, so that's something like that. Rory brought that up. He brought up the whole that it was getting dark. He brought up the whole what happened, and I think that. I'm more sure I would use it too. If I missed the putt and there was some other people to blame, I'm going to blame it on that. I'm not going to blame it on myself that I just.
Well, I think a lot of times, and we call it board material, right? That's what we do for the kids, right? Hey, you know what these guys, and I'm going to tell you, if anybody is my former player, like Zach is listening out here, I'd always print out projected standings, and there was no such thing. And I said, guys, these are what the coaches think the teams are going to finish on the year, right? And I would put them, and I'd always put us like in the middle or towards the bottom, or I'd put them put us at the top, if you know what I mean, if depending on the group of kids, right? Yeah. And they're like, Coach, they think we're going to finish last. And I said, dude, they have no respect for us. Dang. And so, you know what? And then, hey, man, you get some of those best damn practices. No, exactly. And I think Rory's one of those guys that, he's a dog. He's a dog. I mean, he's still got a lot of freaking fight in him, and I think you do not give that dude an inch.
Credit.
You don't give him motivation, and I think.
So, like, do you think so let's go back to the pairings. If you were Zach, who would you put against Rory? Like, who would you team up to say, hey, man, like, would you do a Scheffler? Would you do?
Well, I think we all love seeing a good old Captain America Patrick Reed versus Rory matchup where they're going toe to toe. I think you got to put somebody at him that just can freaking match his energy
Brooks,
and go pound for pound. Again, I mean, Brooks could definitely do it. Brooks can definitely do it, right? Brooks is capable, but I think JT or Jordan can definitely, like, dude. Like, I think they kind of shielded Jordan and JT. Like, you throw him with these heavyweights.
Yes.
Like, let one of those guys, like, these are our bright and up and coming freaking players for the United States. Throw him. Thank you. Right there. Throw him. Yes. Yes, Jordan, right here, Paul. Scotty, throw these big fucking dogs at him. Like, bro, no, don't feed him freaking Shuffley. Don't feed him freaking Morikawa. Like, dude, get Morikawa's ass out there, bro. Like,
well, look who they threw against Victor Hovland. They put Max Homa and Brian Harman, and it was like, bro, McIlroy and Fleetwood versus Schauffele and Cantley. Like, dude, how you said, man, like that Jordan Justin would have been a good matchup with Rory. But I mean, this again, we all know what happened.
I don't know, dude. It was tough. It was tough on the matchups, bro. And I think that's really important. Sometimes, we tell the kids, hey, in the quarter, hey, man. I said especially playing at somebody else's court. I said, hey, man, this first 3 minutes of the quarter are going to be super important. We have to withstand their best. Yep. The crowd is up. They're pumped. They're going to give us their best shot. They're going to come out. Mm-hmm. They're going to press us.
Swinging, they're coming out swinging.
I said they are going to come out and give us everything they have. Can we withstand their best shots these first 3 minutes, right? Yep. So could they withstand the first couple matches and just held on even for a point? Not even a point, a half a point, right? A tie. Or could you just at least battle them and make them work for that 1 point as opposed to finishing, 3-2, 4-5 or 5-4. Like, I mean, like just conceding because we were getting our asses whooped. There was a lot of freaking blue on the board and we needed some more red, right?
Yep.
So see right here, guys. Thank you guys for commenting right here. We got a lot of comments and see, look, Steve Chavez right there, Jordan all the way. See, like, dude, get our big game hunters out there and you gotta cool these guys' asses off, dude. You did, and you know what? And I think that's where Zach Johnson kind of missed the boat on a lot of these, and it was tough to watch, man. It was tough to watch. You could tell like Europe came in there super confident, and I think Zach was just kind of seeing that these guys like. These guys are just, we're here. These European guys, when you're watching the dinner, they're right there, they're on the top, right there on that podium, and we're gonna bring back this cup. And these guys are just like, we want this, we want you. And I always tell the kids this, and I always go back to my coaching and my kids and my teams because this is like it was. Golf is such an individualistic sport, but this was a team event, right? Like it's like we want this. Like I want them at their best because I don't want to hear any freaking excuses. I want a team's best shot because I don't want you to say you didn't give it your best shot. And I just don't think JT was Zach Johnson was the guy, man. We need a.
So who would you put instead of Zach? I mean, if you were to say, hey, man, I would want somebody to be there.
I don't know why. Steve Chavez right here. JT can't even handle Cedar Creek. Cinco Cedar Creek.
Dang.
So I don't know why they keep overstepping Fred Couples. Fred Couples has been a victorious President's Cup captain. He's been assistant several times. And you know what? I mean, hey, Boom Boom is a player, dog. Like that dude. I mean, hey, U of H grad. U of H grad. I know he's from Cali, but a U of H grad. I think Fred Couples is that next guy, but I think he's got to follow right there. There we go, Jordan. Boom Boom, Freddie. I think he's got to follow the idea of Paul Azinger. Hey, Navy SEAL, put him in pots. And that worked. Hey. Anthony Kim. Hey. Anthony Kim was on that team. Anthony Kim was on that team. Phil, there was a bunch of like
his voice is low, dude.
Dude,
Anthony Kim, I freaked out with that,
bro.
Dude.
He looked that fail, dude. He looks
right?
fail.
Dude,
it looks like he had a stroke or something. I'm not trying to be mean, dude. I love AK, and I'm glad he's back, bro.
Did you compare both pictures, bro?
Maybe he got into an accident or something,
right, dude. And then his voice is just super low. It's like, I don't know, dude. that was an awkward impression, bro. Sorry, dude.
Oh, here we go. Look. Trevino, hey, you don't want no Mexicano up in there, dude. Shoot.
Yeah.
Hey, I would love to see him. I think he's a little past his age. He is, but damn, one of the requirements to be a Ryder Cup captain is they want a former major winner. They do that. That's like one of the, and he is, man. He's got two. He's got two majors. He's got a U.S. Open, and if I'm not mistaken, I know he's got a couple of at the time British Opens, and I would love to have seen that guy. Right, Scott Williams, love me some Mary Mex. John Daly for next Ryder Cup captain. Hey, come on.
Imagine that, bro? Could you imagine that, bro?
He's coming to San Antonio. He's going to be here I think on Wednesday or Thursday night for the Heroes, salute to Heroes out at JW Marriott here at the Valero Open.
Nice,
dude,
bro.
I'm trying to reach out to see anybody that can give me just give me some words in him, because dude, he's a cool.
Find him at the Hooters.
right. He'll be there. He'll be at Wurzbach and Fredericksburg Hooters. Hey, fuck yeah, right there. Here you go. Fucking America. John Daly, baby. John Daly. All right. So as we wrap up episode 8 right here, obviously you see that United States, they feel like defeated. after that Saturday, they feel like we have a chance, right? We have a chance. And I think one of the funny things is, and we're going back to the first part, episode 8, JT and Jordan are coming up, right? And he goes, let's be the fucking answer. We're the answer. Let's go. Let's be the answer. And it's just like, they have, they tied damn, I wanted them to be the answer.
Right. Hey, dude, what about that whole Ricky conceding? Right? Was it Ricky who conceded?
Yes, dude. Yes.
Right. What's your take on that, bro? What's your take on that?
Well, okay, before we get there, let's kind of build it up. Let's back it up right here. United States is barely hanging on by a thread, right? Max Homa makes a huge putt on 18 to secure a full point for the United States, right? And we're grinding. We're hanging on by a freaking thread. Rory's won his match. Hovland won his match. Rahm half. Which is we needed Scotty to beat Rahm on that day, and Rahm came back and halved it. And then you have Ricky. Europe is at I think 13.5, right? I think they're at 13. I think they're at 13.5, and the United States was, I think, like at 9.5, right? So hey, they were still in it. They were still in that match. Well, they come to 15, and it's a short par 4, water to the right. Ricky comes up, and Ricky was making big putts to stay in that match all day, right? He was making big putts. Well, he comes in, and he freaking throws one in the damn water, dude. Gosh, dude. And then you have Tommy Fleetwood, getting on that back part of the green, getting on, a par 4, putting for eagle. He leaves it short. Ricky goes in there, and Ricky battles to get par, bro. He battles to get par. And Tommy Fleetwood has a 3, maybe 3.5 footer, right? For the match. And Ricky concedes, like you talk about, Ricky concedes that
gives it to him
so quickly, bro.
I'm like, bro, this is like countries. This is not like this is not a itty-bitty little tournament.
It's not a 5-5-5, a 5-5-5 Nassau right here, out at Loma. You know what I mean?
Hey, dude. And Ricky kind of reminded me of one of those gimmies, you know what I mean?
Good, right? Good, yeah. Jeremiah's gimme crew, right? I mean, this is not it, right? This is not it. Hey guys, if you don't have a place to play, guys, make sure you hit up FOREBROS. Check us out, FOREBROS Tour, Never Golf Alone Again. We're on Facebook, Unknown Golfer, schedules, events, and results. We got a game for you. We have a home for you. Never Golf Alone Again. FOREBROS. Check us out. And
you see me out there.
Yeah, no, we don't. We don't see you out there. You don't play. Esther doesn't let you play. All right. You know, he's like, you're gonna get me in trouble, bro.
I'm grounded, bro.
You're grounded. Go get in the corner. go get in the corner. And so as you know, we wrap up this episode 8. You know, Mac stays in, give us a chance. Ricky concedes, and dude, it's like, why?
It's like they threw in the towel, bro.
Why? Right?
I don't know, man.
Here we go. Simon Trevino. It's not a 2-person scramble at Top Golf. Hey, did you get inside the gimme zone, right? Did you get inside
I know, right, bro? Playing like the Angry Birds game. Rudy crying all day for gimmies. Bro, everybody knows, bro.
Bro, that's my favorite is playing with you. Because you think it's in the gimme zone, and you're about to pick it up. I love how you're about to go down and pick it up, and I'm like, no, bitch, put it out, bro.
Right,
yeah. and then you
double.
You yank it.
I'm like, it's for double, bro. Just give it to me, no, bro. Put it out.
See, that's how my dad does it. When I go back home to Corpus Christi and we play either Gabe Lozano or Oso Beach, Andy Boy, he goes, hey, ¿sabes qué, Andy Boy? Pick it up for double. And he's like, pick it up for double. I already wrote it down on the scorecard, dude. And I'm like, this motherfucker. And then I yank. All right, it is double. You're right. Hey, keep it on the scorecard. So seeing Europe celebrate, like these dudes were just like, you know, Rory tells Rom, you make me want to be a better player. Like, ooh, damn. And I love how he says that because, you know, shortly, hey, Rom takes off to live, you know, and Rory says it, you know, in an interview that it hurts. I said this hurts the PGA, and he says in regards to the Ryder Cup, we are going to have to make some changes. We're gonna have to make some. Hey man, come on, you gotta.
Sorry, bro.
Come on, tell him.
Sorry, bro.
What's your dog's name?
Harper.
Huh?
Harper.
Hey, Harper. Hey. And so I muted you, bro. I muted you. Are you good? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good? Okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
So you know what he says? He says you make me want to be a better player, and these guys are lovey-dovey, whatever. And I think this gives Europe a lot of steam going on, and it just, you know, it was 30 years. It was 30 years the United States has not won on European soil, and I'm sorry.
That's sad, bro.
You know what? I'm sorry. You're bringing this team over to Europe to end that 30-year curse. And now they got to wait 4 more years. 4 more years to do this, you know?
Dude. So, hey, dude. So speaking of Rom leaving, who do you think's next, bro?
Well, Scott Williams alluded to Victor Hovland. You know, you have Terrell, so from this team, you already have Terrell Hatton. You already have Terrell Hatton and you have John Rahm. Wyndham Clark was super close. Mm-hmm. And I think what it comes down to is that who is going to win the Masters? If you have a Wyndham Clark potentially winning, you have like a guy like Wyndham, I can see him being gone because you get your Masters, you're exempt forever into the Masters, right? Like it's your choice to stop playing, right? The Masters, like you're always invited. So I think it's going to be which guy, like Victor Hovland, like Scott alluded to, he wins the Masters. I think he is that next guy to go. He's that next pin to drop. You see, you know, maybe Hideki. You know, you see Hideki win. He's the next guy to go, you know, because this Masters win, bro, you get so many exemptions, bro. Like, and right here, Orlando, a lot right here. I think, you know, Joaquin Niemann wins the Masters. You know what? I always say fuck Joaquin Niemann because it was several years back, and I tried to get a word with him after his round, and, you know, he was a young dude. I think he was a rookie on the PGA Tour. And I said, hey, Senor Niemann, do you think I can have a word with you? You know, and I said, hey, Andy Torres, nothing is OB. And he goes, ¿Qué es este OB? What is OB? What is OB? And I'm like this, man. I'm like, man, fuck you, dude. And I start walking off like.
Hey, bro. But speaking of exempt for the Masters, dude, did you see like what happened with Angel Cabrera or
Angel, El Pato.
Did you, dude? His visa got like where he. Like,
he couldn't travel. He couldn't travel.
Damn,
man,
criminal.
Dude, you know, well, hey, was it because he committed sexual or got convicted of sexual assault, right?
Oh yeah.
Man, there's a lot of stuff going on, dude. He he committed like tax fraud, and he like
Yeah, I thought that was.
burned.
I thought that's what it was.
He burned a couple of freaking like investors. Dude did a lot of shady shit, and I was like,
Shady
bro,
shit.
hey, puro Latino, like stop, bro. Like, I mean,
Nacho,
you're feeding all the stereotypes. Like, come on, dude.
You're making us look bad, bro.
I know, man.
Angel.
On El Pato, hey, one of the greatest nicknames in sports, right there.
Dang, bro.
Man, you know what? And I think you got a couple of the things that, as you know what I love about the Valero Open is that I had some word. Right, you saw the interview several weeks back. I had some words. Paul Sharp. I had some words with defending champion, the defending Valero Texas Open champion, Corey Connors, that the winner of the Valero Open gets that automatic bid if they have not qualified right into the Masters. That the Valero VTO, the people there, they take them in a private jet, deluxe accommodations. I mean, they roll out the red carpet and getting that winner to Augusta. And I found out when we played Comanche Trace this past Saturday, from Bobby White, the GM there, that Corey Connors Monday qualified from Comanche when he won the VTO the first time, because he's two-time champ.
Yeah, two-time champion. Yeah,
he Monday qualified. He won the qualifier there to get into that Monday qualifier, right? So he won and he won the opportunity there at Comanche Trace to be a Monday qualifier. You got to play the course, and that's how he got into the VTO, and then he won, getting him that bid to go play the Masters.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's what I was like. I was like, shit, and I was like, no way. And I think the thing is that he was the first winner in so long to Monday qualify and win a PGA Tour event. He's cool. He's a cool ass dude.
Hey, dude. So after today's with Jordan Spieth and Zach, who do you think is going to be like the next big hitters to commit to Valero, in your opinion?
Well, I was very happy when I went to the media day. They flew Corey Connors in. It was in between the break at the Pebble. He didn't play the Pebble. It was during the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. And he was there, and you had, they made the huge announcements of Rory being there, of Max Homa, and they were,
Morikawa,
they were there. Larson Segnerdahl. He said, the social media presence of Max Homa, that's what he said, right? And so they had some big hitters, and it was huge because I think the biggest ones we had last year was, I think Terrell Hatton was there, right? Terrell Hatton and Hideki. I think those were the biggest.
It was a weak field,
Yeah, it was a weak field.
The Corn Ferry, Maya says, the Corn Ferry.
It was a Corn Ferry, right? It was a Corn Ferry. And it was great to see. And I think it seems like the PGA, it's not an elevated event, but I think a lot of guys are committing because several of the other events are so watered down, dude. It's just, I'm all for new stars coming into the fold, but dude, a lot of these Sunday groups, dude, there's a bunch of no-namers, dude. And
look at this last one, the Valspar. I didn't know half of those people there.
I mean, you see Glover's name up there, you see some of these guys, and you're like, and Mike even said it on Saturday, hey, let's check the leaderboard at Valspar, and we're like, who the fuck are these guys? And
Peter,
it's just,
I don't know, Peter something.
It's just Live. The whole split has really watered down PG events. It really has. And there's some good golf. There's some good golf, some great golfers. I think Live has better golfers. I think, Live has better golfers.
Do you think JT or Scheffler will come down? Because they're going to the Shell. I mean, to the Open, to the Houston.
Yeah, Houston, no, dude, it's weird. They don't play the Houston because they want to get ready for Augusta, and then Rory likes to come. Rory likes to come to San Antonio because it is a tough track, playing into the wind and stuff like that. And I think, speaking with Art Strickland, he's going to come down here, the president of the Texas Golf Writers Association. We're going to play around on Wednesday, and he was talking about that same thing. He was talking about that same thing, that Rory's trying to find the formula. What is the formula? Because this will complete his like Tiger Slam, of having at least, the career Grand Slam, getting that green jacket. That's eluded him, and he's been tinkering, toying with different, ways on how to attack this week, right? Or how to attack the week before. and he likes to play, right? Scott Williams right there. Formerly in the media,
Art's
the
my
golf
man.
media game. Art's my man. Such a great dude.
Hey, dude, so
Right? Simon Trevino, Tom Kim is my choice to win this year.
Hey, so speaking of Wednesday, you don't need a caddy or anything, bro? Or
I could go for a ball washer and a beer bitch. I can always go for that.
I'll go for
I can always go. Paul Sharp, look, he goes, dude was hanging out with P. Diddy. Oh, man. Right? And El Papa.
The scandal, bro. The scandal. Bro, I don't know, but you're bad. Weren't you bad boy for life or something like that? Did you say you're a bad boy for life?
I'm a no limit soldier.
Sorry. Okay,
no,
sorry.
I'm a no limit soldier. I got my tank. I still got my gold tank. Hey, Master P. TRU, baby. TRU. All right, Freddie. As we close out this show, man, you got any final words, any parting words here?
No, man. Like I said, dude, I'm ready for the Valero Texas Open, man. It's gonna be a good one this year. I got a bunch of people coming from my hometown, man. I've been spreading the word. I'm gonna be out there Friday for sure for the FOREBROS event, man. I'm just getting all linked up there, but just looking forward to that right now, man.
Okay. Estevan, my dog Estevan, our dog Estevan right here. Estevan can't listen to any music anymore. LOL. Right? I can't listen to the damn R. Kelly. Can't listen to P. Diddy. Damn, I'm glad he said that. I gotta take the song "Bad Boys for Life" off.
Hey, dude. Speaking of Estevan, bro, like I said, we were at the Hyatt, bro, and I asked him, hey, man, what I had my little Bushnell going. I'm like, hey, man, what kind of music do you want? And he's like, hey, music choice, whatever you want, man. Dude, he had me going to like some Tejano, bro. He was into Cable, Ramon Ayala. I was like, yeah, I like this guy, bro. This is a good guy.
Ramon,
right here,
Raymond Finder, El Rey, yes, the accordion, El Rey, right there.
Come on.
Oh, look. Oh, but you still listen to MJ,
the Gold Glove. I mean, like the Silver Glove, bro. Come on, man.
I don't want to go there. We're already here at the end of the show. I don't want.
Hey, why? Are you serious? There. You still listen to him though?
No.
Oh.
I think his stuff is it's not that I still listen. It's not that I still listen to him. It's not. It's that like I kind of get tired of some artist, right? And he's kind of just in that category that I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with those artists, and it's just kind of in that category, Like right here, Jordan Calendar. Is Xander considered to be a choke artist now after the Players Championship, or did it just play out that way and caught bad breaks?
Nope, choke.
I don't like.
Can't handle Sundays, bro.
He was choking on that Sunday, but
yeah,
I think it was a tough watch. That was the best thing that could have happened for the PGA is that getting those guys in that last group, right? Getting Wyndham out there, getting Shuffley, Scotty winning, right? Like that was the best thing that could have happened for the PGA. Yeah, because after that, like really, it's just like
who else you got to watch?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying right here. Estevan right here. MJ is untouchable. Never proven. Damn, that's true. Everything, it was all civil cases. It was all civil cases right here. Andy, come over. I have a merry-go-round also. Ayla, hey.
He's got what's the playland called? What was it called? What was it?
Wonderland. Neverland. Hey,
Neverland.
Paul, don't threaten me with a good time. I'm on my way, baby. I'm on my way.
I got Scotty Williams. On, right?
I like to be the little spoon, okay? I like to be the little spoon. Scotty just kicked some ass. Okay, I don't. He would laugh. He withstood it, right? Jordan Calendar. That's where I'm leading Brucey.
Yeah.
Scotty pulled Tiger mode. Okay,
bro, hurt, bro. Reminds me of the.
It's a water. It's
with the bloody sock kind of story.
Kurt Schilling's. I fucking hate Kurt Schilling. I hate Boston Red Sox motherfucker.
Because you're a Yankees fan.
Yankee, that's right. Yankees.
Game 1, we're going to watch it together or what, bro? Opening day? Yankees
tomorrow,
Astros,
right?
bro.
It's tomorrow, right?
Yankees Astros.
Is it tomorrow?
I think so, bro.
Is tomorrow? It? I think so. I think it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. It is tomorrow.
Tomorrow's opening day, yeah.
Right here, Steve Chavez. No, Nombre Ranch. Nombre Land. Okay, name hit the leaderboard. Okay, no, look, he took over. He took over for the leaderboard, dude, right there.
Yep, he did.
There you go, Scott. Baseball starts tomorrow. Who is this? Orlando. A lot of Yankees.
I hear trash cans, bro.
I know. All right, guys. Okay, so thank you everybody for chiming in. Freddie is going to make a decision on
Yeah,
who are you sending.
I think Steve Chavez, bro. I think he stole my heart with Nombre Land, bro.
There you go. Hey, there you go. Okay, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text you after this, bro. And I got him on Ticketmaster. You just won the 2 tickets to the VTO next weekend. And you can thank Brucey right there. There you go. Where is he at? There you go. You can thank Bruce. Hold on. Right there. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I was told on the Masters. I think he told me I can go with them. Right, I can fit in his little luggage, bro.
Oh, shut up, Jordan. White guy's always getting it from the man, bro. I'm picking your rounds up on Friday.
I know, bro.
I'm picking round of 4 to GCT. Word on the street is best greens on a public course in town. Golf Club of Texas. Word on the street. I've heard that from multiple reliable sources. Their rolling's nice. Everybody always talks shit about that Zoysia tee to green, Zoysia grass. But you know what? Everyone's like, those are funky greens. But everybody keeps saying that I've been talking to is that Golf Club of Texas, best greens on a public course right now. So I can't wait. We're playing Friday for Leo's birthday. Leo Camarillo, my last guest. And I can't wait. Like Bart Scott. Can't wait.
Hey, bro, what's that thing? What's that fungus on the greens called again?
POA. It's not fungus. It's just it's like a weed that POA. It spreads.
I was telling Ken about it, and I was saying poeta, or I was saying
poeta. Hey, poinsettia.
He was
Scott,
like,
I got you, Scott. Where do you want me to leave it, Scott? Still waiting on you. You told me to fax him to you. The fax number you gave me was wrong. I got him for you.
Still dial up, bro.
Hey, it's still dialing up. AOL, baby. I got him, Scott. I'm gonna message you after the show as well. I got him for you guys. I got him.
Dang,
Ultimate
Andy,
letdown.
Why are they coming at you, bro?
I love it though, because I'm all about the toxicity.
Bro.
I'm all about that toxicity, baby. Fucking bring it. I thrive on it. I need it. So the last. Can you leave him at the course? I can leave him wherever you like, bro. You tell me. You tell me what's easier, dude. You tell me. Oh, here you go, Jordan Calendar. La Loma is better than Golf Club of Texas. Dude, stop, bro. Because right, Brucey, where was FOREBROS founded at, bro? Where was FOREBROS founded at?
Oh, GCT.
GCT, dude. Like that's our old home.
Those
it is
good
like
old days, bro.
That's our old home, dude. It's like that. It's like that 3 a.m. booty call, baby. It feels. I
haven't
good.
been out. I don't think I've been out there in a long time, bro.
Freddie, it feels good. Right? Does it not? Hey. I'm telling you, bro. Like you walk into that clubhouse, you walk into the bar and grill.
Yeah, I think the last time I played there was a tournament with who was it?
You played a free tournament. I'm in. You need a veteran. ROTC,
baby.
Scouts honor, baby. Scouts honor.
I still got my badge. Come on.
It's like, hey, the safety patrol. Hey, first responder.
Yeah, that's messed up, bro.
All right. So my parting word is right now is that I'm waiting for the Valero Texas Open. My wife gives me, in a sense, a golf hall pass to really enjoy the week, right? Because it's like March Madness right now. It's like Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year, right? Like it is, dude. I love it. I think we do a great job being on the media side. I think the volunteers there, the people running the tournament, I think they do a great freaking job of hosting that tournament. I've been to multiple PGA tournaments, and Scott, maybe I don't know, Scott Williams, if you could maybe kind of chime in, if you would say that the job, or maybe if you can kind of chat on the job that the people at the Valero Texas Open do, right? The Texas Valero Open. I think they do a great job in hosting it and running that tournament. And they make it a great event for the fans. They make it great for, the players, and they donate so much freaking money. It's one of the tournaments that donate the most money. And I believe it's like Birdies for Charity or something like that. And they donate so much money back to these communities and back to the volunteers that are raising money, right, for their, like the Johnson High School band, things of that nature, Lee Volunteer Sports. And I just love it because it's great to be up close and personal with these guys, and it seems like everybody gets it. These pros that come here, they get it. You love to see Tony Finau out there. He brings his toda la familia, right? His
Everybody,
aunts,
bro.
uncles, Theos, everybody, and they're great people, bro. They've been out there years back. They were giving us snacks. His family, they were out there, dude. Like there's a herd of them, bro, giving snacks. He likes to go out there and take his family. We ate one year. Jake and I ate one year before we head out to the course. We ate at Cibolo Moon out there. Eating it's probably best breakfast in San Antonio. And I mean it, right? It's a breakfast buffet. We're seeing players with their families enjoying like breakfast before their rounds and stuff like that. Here we go. Scott Williams. Great bunch of people out there for a long time. I was there for 28 years and had a blast. And I think there you go. Hospitality in Texas at the Texas Open is top notch. And I feel that, dude. I so feel it. It's a great event. Hey, like Bart Scott said, can't wait, baby. Hey guys, go for it, bro. Go for it.
But like speaking of Finau, man, like I didn't know like these guys get sponsored and stuff, man. And like so for him to take out his whole family, they were giving like a day-to-day operation of how much it takes to take his family out there. Dude, it's expensive, dude. Like
hey, it's okay. He's got the money. He's got the money.
and he's sponsored by Delta, bro. So that's how he's able to fly out his whole family out there, man.
He's got money, bro. He's got money. I think one thing about the Valero, not to get too much into it because we're going to be talking about it next week, is I miss Abraham Hanser being out there.
Oh, dude.
I miss him. Bro. I miss him, bro. I miss him. I miss him, bro. Hey, Brucey, need a salary. He gets his salary. He wants the attention. We found out today he's doing attention.
Dude, really, bro? You're gonna call me out like that, bro? Like
what? Act like I'm lying.
That was Wahlberger talk, bro.
Tell me I'm lying.
Okay,
tell me I'm lying.
Tell me
I'm lying. Here, look, here you go. This is the Brucey. There. This is the Brucey show. Close it out.
My wife just said, "Hey, my wife just said."
I heard always. Brucey, read the ads. Read the sponsor ads.
Yes, we like to thank Brad Nations out with metal stacks. Hey, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
There you go, right there. Hey guys, that's my boy Brucey right there. That's Freddie Chaparro. Always welcome guest and always a great co-host. You're a fan favorite right here. That's why I can't have you on the show too much because you get too much. You get too much of my shine.
Dang, bro. You can't have two short, dark guys.
hey, we equal one badass dude. I think one badass dude. All right, guys. Hey, that's Freddie. Freddie, good night, bro. Stay on right here. Stay on right here as I close out, brother. I really want to thank my boy Freddie Garcia. He always packs the punch, man. He always packs the punch. Alice finest right there. Also, guys, I want to thank my sponsors right here, guys. Let me go ahead and read over a few things right here. I don't have it in front of me right here. I really want to thank my boy Brad Ishins with Metal Stacks. Brad is a great dude right here. I've said this on the show previous times right here. I don't really think about the product, even though it's a great product. Brad is a great person. He will take care of you. Please hit Brad up at Metal Stacks, www.msbrad.com. For info on precious metals and collecting, reach out to Brad at 210-274-5894 and text Nothing is OB. He'll help you with those green fees. He'll help secure some financial stability for you and your family, and maybe if not just for you, for your kids down the road. It's a great company, Metal Stacks, Precious Metals Collectors Club. Please hit up our boy, Brad Ishins. All right. Also, I want to thank out my presenting sponsor, FOREBROS Tour, FOREBROS Golf Tour. Never golf alone again. If you don't have a home, FOREBROS Tour has a home for you. All right, hit us up. We have our big event coming up, the Armed Forces Championship, held at beautiful Fort Sam Golf Course, to be held on La Loma and Salado del Rio out there. That is April 6th, FOREBROS Tour. Check us out. It's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, and also you can find a link on www.nothingisob.com, my site. One more guy I'd like to really thank is Mark Villagomez from Oakberry Golf. Make sure you hit up Mark Villagomez at Oakberry Golf to receive 20% off. All you got to do is when you're on the checkout cart at www.oakberrygolf.com, use the code NOTHINGISOB to receive 20% off your order. So I've heard from some guys that they try to use this code multiple times. Hey, put everything. He's got some amazing badass hats like this Mulligan Masters inspired hat. He's got some incredible windbreakers, some other great hats out there. He's got some divot tools. If he hasn't sold out yet, some unique divot tools out there, and make sure you bundle them in. to receive 20% off at checkout. Nothing is OB. And also, I'd like to thank a supporter, On Par Golf, Ray Garza with On Par Golf and On Par Golf Apparel. He's making some great polos out there. He's local here in SA. Please check him out. All right, guys. Next week, we will be having our Valero Texas Open. That's going to be story time, baby. We got a lot of stuff going on. And don't forget, I will reach out to Steve to send you those tickets to Sunday's round out at Valero Open. Hey, guys, in the game of life, nothing is OB.